Kerrang podcast this week. Managed to get some time with the lovely Matthias Warlord, I can't pronounce the last bit. Nygård from Turisas, here at backstage at the London Astoria, ready to support Dragon Force. Sold out show tonight.
Excellent.
But you've got to get ready while we're doing this. So it's kind of going to be a little bit of a show and tell about how Turisas get ready.
Right.
For a show, so you can explain what we've got here. We've got a bottle of fake blood.
Yeah, well, first of all, I spent about half an hour, 40 minutes getting all this stuff on before you showed up.
Bombarded into your dressing room, your classy little room here.
Yeah, very nice. Then we have some suspicious liquids, which always causes problems when flying around for shows.
Okay, so it's a specially made up sort of blood-like syrup that you use.
Well, this is actually, we just buy it straight as it comes. It's just filled blood, basically.
Filled blood, okay, which maintains a sort of wetness throughout the show, doesn't it? Which is kind of nice.
But it kind of runs off as well. But we kind of like it that it sort of, by the end of a good show, we know that, you know, half the makeup is.
Yeah. That's the sign. That's the sign of a successful gig. If you come off stage and the entire floor of the stage is covered in red slop. And what do we have here? This is
Well, this is the other one. The blood has pretty much been the same for years. The black stuff is something that we keep sort of experimenting on, and I think we never sort of found a really healthy version for this.
Okay.
So right now we had something else. The rest of the guys are using, which is
poster paint.
Poster color. Right.
Yeah, let's get involved. So we've got poster paint as one option.
Well, this is the option the guys are using, but I felt on this tour it just felt like my whole face was burning. So I went to
W.H. Smith.
Bought acrylic paint, Mars Black, the Silence of Death it's called.
Oh my god, the Silence of Death paint.
It's probably not really meant for your face, but all the stuff you can buy for your face is some ridiculous small pieces you put into water.
Yeah, really expensive kind of theatrical makeup, so maybe this will work.
Well, we can afford it, we're big rock stars, but it
doesn't
just work.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Alright, let's start putting this on. So the black goes first.
Yeah. So the black goes first.
Kids, you can try this at home. We wouldn't advise acrylic paint for the face.
No,
maybe go to your local fancy dress shop and find some sort of, skin-friendly material. So does everybody have their set patterns that they do on their face? Is it kind of, or do you get to experiment each night?
I think it's sort of fallen into place for all the members, what they do.
So, you wouldn't be allowed to steal someone else's face design. It's not like Kiss where you'd probably get beaten up for doing that, or is it a...
Nah, I mean...
So we're going with this...
It's more like a sort of mess. We don't want to make it too fancy and look, like we draw with small pencils on each other's faces. But it's more like, we just got some colour and then we smacked it on our faces.
It's more barbaric. Okay.
So it can look sort of a bit like a mess.
Alright, so stage one, the black makeup's coming in. You want to come in? This is a bit like Blue Peter. This is the finished product from a little earlier on.
Okay.
How's it feeling? Does it burn your face, the black poster paint?
No,
Matthias is having a bit of trouble.
Not actually now.
No?
He's using a different product.
Okay, we just get a full-on shot here of how your face looks at the moment. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. It's crying blood here, which is it's a nice shot. Oh, well, his is going all the way down his neck. Oh, yours as well. I mean, this is a pretty full-on experience. Okay, the black is done. Next stage we're ready for is the fake blood we had. How do we go about applying this? Just slopping it on?
Exactly.
All right.
Nothing
I'm glad I'm wearing black today. Let's see this in action.
This is really sticky stuff, so you get glued to everything you touch after this.
Wow, straight into the hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to, how many hours do you think you put into getting everything together and put on every night?
Every night. Well, it's about an hour before show, and it's actually even more after show to get sort of back to normal again.
Yeah.
From all that. But yeah, so it's probably like about a couple of hours.
All right, a couple of hours.
Spent into getting into this and getting out of it.
Okay, and stage time tonight is going to be,
45 minutes.
45 minutes. So 45 minutes on stage, but definitely worth it for 2.5 hours of getting ready and greasing up and degreasing afterwards. Do you think it's going to get to the point, like maybe in Fuse, where it's just going to get so much effort that you're just going to be exhausted of doing it and you might just revert to jeans and a t-shirt?
There's not a single night I don't think about it.
All right.
But no, I mean, it would feel sort of, it would be something different then.
Mhm.
Uh,
I mean, the act of getting ready sort of gets you into the kind of zone, as it were.
yeah,
play,
sort of.
like-
You know, I never, walk on stage as my sort of self anyway.
No.
So it would be really strange to you would feel really naked sort of in there. It would be like having a sort of play without the outfits.
Yeah, dress
So,
rehearsal.
yeah.
When you're recording and sort of performing in the studio, does it ever feel a bit weird doing it without dressing up?
No, not really.
You are doing it in the same.
Does he get dressed every morning?
Yes, in
For
the
studio, like
studio
this.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
room
Uh,
officer.
No, it's very different. I mean, this is a performance when we go on stage,
Yeah.
and of course the performance has to be planned and done and everything like that. But it doesn't really require that.
So you take on a different character, kind of when you're all painted up and you step on stage.
Yeah, I guess.
Do the rest of the band think this? You all change as people? Do you think? Do you become slightly less approachable, more scary,
Only comes be less annoying.
More credible.
more
Less annoying.
more incredible or more credible?
Oh, both.
Okay, a bit more incredible. Excellent. All right. Well, everybody's getting ready around. If you have a little pan round about, we've got sort of every mirror being used in the building to get ready. Turisas kind of squished into this little room, but they need a lot of mirror space and a sink in the corner to get ready.
And smileys.
And look at this. It looks like some sort of massacre has taken place. Someone clawing for their life before they fall underneath the mirror. As you say, you've had problems going through customs, sort of taking the blood. Is that like
It's
people just
been
finding it a
few-
bit weird, or
I mean,
asking what it's for and that sort of thing?
well, because all the air traffic has gone paranoid
Oh, of course.
about everything. So,
So
it's,
no blood in your hand,
it's like definitely not. But even packed in, sometimes it happens. I think for this tour we cargoed something in, and they actually removed everything we had in there. So we had to sort of hunt new stuff
All right.
as soon as we arrived.
Do fans ever kind of bring things to you that you could, possibly add to your, to your outfits for stage? I mean, do people show up with pretty crazy stuff when they meet you?
Well, they do. I mean, they sometimes bring us stuff like jewelry or. But no one's really brought us clothing or.
Do people show up
Bit of
in
paint or
outfits
something.
themselves? Do people kind of dress up for the shows and get bloody?
Definitely. I mean, yeah. It's like a sort of probably quite a common topic with our fans, or they are wondering what's the best sort of color to use and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. So now we're sort of really revealing our secret here.
Yeah, you are.
But
You're
I'm-
looking to get some sort of blood endorsement from somebody. WH Smith, product placement right here. This is The Silence of Death, $2.99. Available in your local WH Smith store. You too can look like Turisas at the weekend when you come home
But
from
you
your
have to-
office job.
Put some sort of warning text in here that you don't take
Yeah,
responsibility
don't, yeah.
because it.
Please use acrylic paint on your face responsibly, because no one definitely knows the defects. But if poster paint makes you itch, let's hoping acrylic will do something better. Thank you very much for inviting Kerrang backstage, access all areas of Turisas.
Thank you.